Hey everyone, this is Wayne from MGL Fitness. We're here at UWGB Crest Center to show you the line of Freemotion selectorized machines that we're going to be presenting to you today. First thing I want to show you with the machine, you're here standing next to the Freemotion Chest press machine, and one of the main obstacles that I always face is it easy to use? And the Freemotion selectorized, all of them, they're definitely the easiest to use in the industry for all users, whether it be a young freshman girl to a senior, to an athlete that's 6'7". So Pam, why don't you come on in and have a seat? So one thing that you notice that she sat down, there's no adjustments at all. There's no seat adjustment, there's no linkages to try to get between, because this is a machine-defined piece of equipment. So when she grabs the handle, the machine is automatically going to conform to her body type. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do a basic chest press. So Pam, reach around, grab the one handle, and grab the next handle. So elbows up, palms down. Now all I want you to do is press right off my finger. So what we're doing is we're working the chest, just like you do it. Go ahead and go back and forth. Just like we're in one of your machines currently, or if you're doing dumbbell presses. The benefit of this machine is that it creates that unstable environment, so meaning that her shoulders are having to stabilize herself, she's engaging some triceps, but mainly pushing with the chest, but it's a safety of a machine. So she's doing a basic chest press. From here, Pam, go ahead, right up, press there with my finger. Because this is a user-defined piece, it's 4 machines in one. She's now doing an incline press, working her upper chest down here. Now she can go right into a decline press. I have to buy 3 traditional machines to do the 3 exercises. So go ahead, come back to the start position, Pam. The last one I'm going to show you is a chest fly. So arms out wide and bring your hands together. So for the chest, we showed you the flat bench, the incline, the decline. Now she's working the fly. So one advantage with this is the dollar cost per square foot on your floor. I could do 4 traditional movements all in one machine. So go ahead and take a rest now. As you noticed, she was doing all the exercises sitting on the seat with her back on the pad, feet on the floor. That's what I call a stabilized environment. That's what your users are doing currently in your current machines. They're sitting down, they're stabilizing their body to allow them to concentrate on form. Same thing with here. But the issue with your current equipment is the only progression you have is to increase weight. And the problem with that is most people genetically are only going to be so strong. So within 6 to 8 weeks, you can take them from start to finish. And all of a sudden, now that senior or that young freshman or especially that athlete is coming back to the trainer saying, hey, I'm not getting any stronger. What else do I do? Well, currently you can't do anything else in your machine, so now you're having to use bands and balls and so forth. On the Freemotion machine, there's all kinds of ways to progress. So to start someone off, I just showed you how to do that. Very easy to use. But now we can go into a little bit more difficult progression to engage in more muscle groups. So Pam, go ahead and grab. I'm going to lighten the load up a little bit. Actually, we'll keep it right there. Go back into your starting point chest press. So now again, we're not going to reinvent the wheel. Once they've learned how to do the basic chest press, which all you users know how to do now, Pam, I want you to take your back off the pad. So now, when she took her back off this pad, guess what happened? This was acting as her support for her body. With that gone, her core has to become engaged. So guess what? Young freshmen, athletes, seniors, that's what we need to work on, because you're only as strong as your weakest link. So Pam, go ahead and do the same exercise. So what's going to happen is you're going to actually have to take weight off, because now your core is your weakest link if it's not strong already. Because in everyday life and on the playing field, that's what we're doing, is we're pushing without back support. So we're preparing the athlete, the student, and the senior for everyday life activities. She's just going through the same progressions, but now she's engaging even more muscles. Chest still the primary mover, but now she's engaging shoulders, triceps, and especially core. All right, Pam, go ahead and bring it back. So we showed you stable to unstable, so that's that. And now everything that we did off the front side, Pam, watch yourself back here. We can do everything off the back side of this machine because, again, it's user-defined. These swivel 360 degrees. So now all the resistance can come back this way. So one benefit is it's ADA compliant, meaning that we can take a wheelchair, back it up to this machine, and that person in the wheelchair can do every exercise that Pam just did off the front side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some challenging movements. So again, maybe another 6-8 weeks down the road, that individual says, hey Pam, you know what? That's great. I need to know, is there anything else I can do on this? Or that athlete that maybe has hamstring issues or needs some more balance and stability, we can use the backside, the challenging aspect of this. So first of all, we'll keep her in a sitting position. We'll just bring up the body ball. So Pam, go ahead and sit on the ball. Grab the handle just like you did the first time. And then go ahead and do the same chest press. So what's happening is, again, same exercise. We're not having to relearn anything else, but I'm just creating a harder environment, a more difficult environment. So she's engaging even more core muscles and now getting into her legs to keep that ball stabilized. Again, everybody needs that, from seniors to freshmen to athletes. So now the next step is to actually take her into that standing position, and ultimately that's what we need to get fit for. We need to be able to push, pull, squat, twist in standing positions, because that's what we do in everyday life and on the playing field. So Pam, go ahead and relax. I'm going to take this ball away. And now what we're going to show you are the same exercise. So Pam, go ahead and stand right in the middle. Grab onto the handles. And now get into that squat position. Same exercise, push. And what we can do is she can have one leg forward if it's comfortable, but I want you to push. There you go. And you can just stay down in the squat position. And guess what's happening? Football players. Now this is perfect because this is real life strength. She's she's only as strong as her weakest link. So now her legs are engaged, her hips are having to balance, her core is engaged, keeping her chest up, shoulders back to allow her to do that movement. We can even get more difficult. I want you to let go with this arm, Pam. Now what I want you to do is, again, we can get sport specific. I can have her lunge and then press. So I'm going to do a lunge and then press out, come back, step forward again, lunge, press. Again, that's a sport-specific movement. We're doing a multi-muscle exercise, lower and upper body. So that's great, Pam. That's perfect. So point with, and this is the Freemotion Chest press. This same progression can be performed in all the different machines, whether it be a chest, shoulder, a lat, a squat. So it really makes them useful on your floor. They're not just one machine. You can do hundreds of exercises. But at the same point, I still want to hammer home, they're very easy to use. If the user doesn't want to get past the ease of just doing a basic chest press, they don't have to. But there's so many more progressions that really is what's needed for your athletes and seniors and students and so forth. The last benefit of these machines is that they're more than just a chest press or a lat. I can do multiple exercises. So let's say that I'm doing a workout or Pam is training someone and she got done with the chest exercise and she looks down like, oh, someone's on the row. Well, guess what? I can do a row on just about every machine. So I can do a row like this. I can get in a squat position. I can have the body ball over here. So I can do back. I can do a tricep. I can do a bicep. I can do a torso rotation. And so it's very, very universal. Really small training studios can have 2 or 3 of these machines and, work an entire body. Being a community center, obviously you need more machines because you're going to have multiple people in. So that's what I really wanted to show you. This is really the only line of strength equipment that really has a crossover that seniors can use, that young students can use, to your biggest athletes. And that's your obstacle in high school community centers. You have so many different body types using it. That's very difficult to find a line of strength equipment that fits, and Freemotion does just that.